fall 30 days behind on your mortgage, you start getting tons of mail, and phone calls from companies. They want to help, right? With loan modifications or short sales. And by the way, loan mods, most of them are scams, especially the ones that want money up front. Others will be able to deliver their promises, right? Because there are such things as short sales. We have experts here, One Realty Group, and they are experts in short sales. Okay, now, key concepts, that's what you're calling yourself. And you just, for some reason, Kelly, you just said, I need to specialize in this area. Now, Kelly's here, and she founded the company, and then we have Jim, and Jim is one of the brokers. So when you say you specialize in short sales, and by the way, a short sale is where your house isn't worth what you owe, and you're in trouble. But you want to get rid of it. You don't want a foreclosure. So you want to sell it for less. Now, you got to get the bank to do that, and that's very difficult to even get the attention of a bank.
Actually, it's not as difficult as you would think. They actually want to communicate with the homeowner. They want to do the short sale.
They do?
Definitely.
Rather than a foreclosure?
Absolutely.
So what happens in a foreclosure that's negative on a bank, and why would they want a short sale?
Well, a bank will actually lose investor capital to reinvest in the Federal Reserve if a non-performing asset goes into foreclosure. So that's one reason, and also it costs about $50,000 per foreclosure in addition to the equity loss, kicking the homeowner out on the street. There's so many negatives when involved with the foreclosure. They do want to be humane and do the short sale.
And a short sale is what then? They actually buy the house and accept less for the payoff?
Yes.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
So what do you do to get their attention? As I said, because we've had real estate people who say, hey, we can help you with a short sale. And then they say, oh, we haven't heard back yet. We haven't heard back yet. We haven't heard back yet. And people get very frustrated.
Yeah, short sale process can be really frustrating, Tom, but a lot of it has to do with the time frame of the banks, and especially with some of the short sales do get more complicated when you have second mortgages or other liens and judgments that have to be negotiated as well. So even though it's, concept is pretty simple, it still requires a lot of expert knowledge or a lot of experience to really be able to work with the banks and know how to negotiate with different lien holders and judgments, those types of things. And people do get frustrated because the process does take
more than a normal sale.
And it depends on which bank you're working with as well. Some banks are actually fairly quick and their processors are pretty efficient. Other banks are extremely poor. They're probably just overloaded with short sales.
Now, you're going to be available for an hour here during this hour, and you're going to be answering questions off the air. By the way, when you call 303 Martino 627-8466, tell them if you want to go to the help center and talk about short sales, or if you want to talk on the air about anything. And the short sale, what do you do differently about short sales? What do you do differently?
Well, we actually have a team of specialists that works on every